This is the meditation on the Murli of 11th of December 2025. Let us remind ourselves who is listening to Baba's words. That soul, that star, just like Baba, is listening in this elevated confluence age between the land of death and the land of immortality. Father teaches us now at the confluence age, Sangam Yuga. He teaches the souls, and therefore he says, sit in soul consciousness, have the Nishchay, conviction, certainty that the unlimited Father is teaching you, the souls. Our aim and objective is to become Lakshmi and Narayan, to change from human beings of the land of death into the deities of the land of immortality. Baba says, develop the faith that the unlimited Father is teaching us. Which Father? It is the unlimited Father, incorporeal Shiva. We have now become part of the Brahmin community, and then we have to become deities. The Father comes and changes us from those with the stone intellects into the ones with divine intellects, Paras intellects. We were originally those with Satopradhan divine intellects, and we are now becoming that once again. In Golden Age, we were the masters of the world. While taking 84 births and coming down the ladder, we changed from Sato Pradhan to Sato, Rajo and Tamo. Originally, when we were Sato Pradhan, our intellects were divine, and then alloy became mixed into the soul. Father explains, in reality, you are the ones who belong to the family path. When those deities become impure, they are no longer called deities, and that's why they change their name to Hindus. This also happens according to the drama plan. Everyone calls out to the one Father, O purifier, come. He is the only Godfather who is free from rebirth. The form of the soul and the supreme soul is very subtle. A soul is called a star and also a point. Shiva is worshipped, but he does not have a body. And a soul, a point, cannot be worshipped. Therefore, they make a large image of him. It is only now that the Father comes and explains all of these aspects. This is the Godfatherly World University, whose aim and objective is to make us into the deities of the land of immortality, Amarlok. This is also known as the story of immortality, Amar Katha. We become deities and the conqueror. We conquer the death with this knowledge. We are conquering death according to drama plan. The unlimited Father has a plan to create the kingdom of Ram. The day means the time when it is kingdom of deities in the Golden Age and Silver Age. The path of devotion starts in the night. There is no devotion in Golden Age. The Father explains about this knowledge, devotion and disinterest. There are two types of disinterest. One is of Hatha Yogis in the path of isolation, and we have to have unlimited renunciation of the whole world, which is at the moment the land of death in this path of knowledge, and this is the second. Whatever happens now, it's going to repeat identically 5,000 years. We must understand this very well and have this unlimited renunciation. Father says you can study this knowledge wherever you are. this, first you have to take up the knowledge, the course of 7 days, how you become Tamopradhan from Satopradhan. You became Tamopradhan by sitting on the pyre of lust. We now have to sit on the pyre of this knowledge and become Satopradhan. Father says, first consider yourselves to be souls. A soul leaves a body and takes another. You now have to become soul conscious. It is now that we receive the knowledge of how to become soul conscious. It is not that you are to remain constantly soul conscious. No, in the golden age your bodies will have names. We came bodiless and we have to return bodiless. So Baba says, consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father. This is your spiritual pilgrimage. You souls remember your spiritual Father. And it is only by remembering the Father sins will be burnt. This is called fire of yoga. We can remember Him, the Father, anywhere in 7 days. We have to explain how the cycle turns and how we come down the ladder. It is only in this one birth that there is ascending stage. In fact, this is God Fatherly University. This is the Raj Yoga that is mentioned in Gita. However, Sri Krishna cannot be God, as even Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar are deities. We are now making effort to become deities again. The Father has given us a very easy explanation of the meaning of Hamso. On the path of devotion, they say that each soul is the supreme soul. And that is why they say God is omnipresent. The Father says it is the soul who is present in everyone, not God. Incorporeal souls come and take their own chariots. Those are the thrones of all immortal souls. We can call it a throne or a chariot. The Father does not have a chariot of His own. He is remembered as incorporeal. He neither has a corporeal body nor a subtle body. Only when the incorporeal one sits in a chariot can he speak, and he takes on the chariot of Brahma. He comes and takes body of Brahma on loan. It is a temporary loan, and he says he is called the lucky chariot. The Father makes us Trikaldarshi by explaining the secrets of beginning, middle and the end of the world. At present, all are atheists, and the Father comes and makes us into theists, the one who believes. He has told us the secrets of the Creator and creation. No one else apart from us can explain this. We attain such a high status through this knowledge. Only at this time do Brahmins receive this knowledge. The Father comes now at the confluence to give this knowledge. And He is the only one who grants salvation to all. He is the only Sadguru. It is of Him that is said, Va Sadguru Va. This is called a school. The aim and objective is to become Narayan from an ordinary human being. The Father says, I come and teach you personally. It is through this that you attain this status. The main aspect in this is to become pure. You have to remember the Father. It is in this that Maya creates obstacles. You remember the Father to claim your inheritance. And to learn all of this, Baba says no Murli should ever be missed. To miss a Murli means to receive an absent mark, because this is a study. Wherever we are, we can still be refreshed by a Murli. We have to follow Srimad, and Srimad is given in the Murli. The Father says even when you go abroad, you definitely do have to remain pure. You have to be Vaishnava. Not the Vaishnavas who are Valpacharis, who indulge in vice, but the ones who follow dynasty of Vishnu. We do not indulge in vice. establishing our own kingdom. Baba says, give this message to everyone. Even small children have a right to hear this. They are children of Shiv Baba, and they therefore all have right to it. So tell everyone, consider yourself to be a soul. No one other than Shiv Baba is to be remembered. By having remembrance of the one, we become Sato Pradhan from Tamo Pradhan. We need to study very well for this. And we can study while we're sitting anywhere. We can have remembrance with our intellect. This study is very easy. We receive power by having yoga, remembrance. The Father purifies us by teaching Raja Yoga. We have to become full of all virtues like Lakshmi and Narayan. And we have to take precautions with our food and drink. We also have to remember the Father, so sins can be burnt away. This is known as easy Raja Yoga to attain the kingdom. The Father quickly in one stroke establishes one religion and inspires the destruction of all other religions. Those people create so many drugs for birth control. The Father says he only has one medicine. One dharma has to be established. The time will come when we all will say that we have become pure. There will then be no need for any medicine. Baba has given us the medicine of Man Mana Bhav, through which we become pure for 21 births. And today, Baba's blessing, may you become a constant embodiment of success in the service we do of world benefit as a practical example by having benefited yourself. So just like yesterday, Baba is saying, charity begins at home. Start with yourself first. In the same way, in terms of spiritual progress, there is more and less of people being disheartened by seeing a practical transformation. In a disheartened stone, people develop courage and power. They want to bring out transformation in themselves by seeing examples. So, for world benefit, first of all, Baba says, show them the example of your benefiting yourself from this. The way to become embodiment of success in service is to be practical example. The Father's revelation will only take place through this. Our signal is, in order to become karmati, check to what extent you have become detached from any bondage of actions. To what extent have you become free from selfish motives? To our locking and unlocking in actions and relations. When we become free from any influence of karmic accounts and any wasteful nature or sanskars, we will then be able to attain our karmatic stage. No type of service, gathering, or adverse situation should make us fluctuate in our original elevated stage. To be free from even this bondage is to become close to karmatic